volunteering here at Oracle. And today we are here to break ground for Design Tech High School at Oracle. And isn't it a beautiful day to celebrate? That's the spirit. It is a day to celebrate, and it's also a day to take a moment and think, reflect a little bit on how we got here. It began in 2013. For Oracle and for DTech, it began in 2013. We didn't know each other, and we didn't know what each other were doing, and yet we both started the journey to this day in 2013. In December of that year, the board of directors of the Oracle Education Foundation met for a holiday dinner and ended up having a wildly different conversation than any of us would have imagined. It was a conversation that created an idea, and it's an idea that we have been giving life to ever since. In July of 2014, Liz Snyder and I met with Safra, Catz, Oracle's CEO and the chair of the foundation's board of directors, and we were proposing our new mission program for the foundation to her. We were also proposing piloting it with Design Tech High School, which didn't even have its doors open yet, but was already extraordinary. And Safra loved it. She loved the program, and she loved the school, and said, I'm so excited. Tell me where the school's located again? In a few rooms in a wing of Mills High School in Millbrae, I replied. And we talked a little bit more about charter schools and the challenges that they sometimes face with facility. And then very unexpectedly, Safra stood up and walked over to the window of the 11th floor boardroom that we were meeting in, over there. And Liz and I stood up and followed her. And she pointed down to this very piece of land where we are right now and said, I'm pretty sure we own that. We could build a school there. And that is the moment that led us to this day. It was a moment when I stopped and thought to myself, something very, very special is happening right now. It was one of those electric, stop and remember this kinds of moments. And so many people have given and continue to give heart and soul traveling down this unexpected path that we find ourselves on. Ken Montgomery and Nicole Serra, who conceived of a school that would develop students who believed the world could be a better place and that they could be the ones to make it so. Rob Bolt, a former Oracle employee who is a founding teacher at Design Tech High School and who was our thought partner in developing this program and getting it started and continues to help us evolve it. My dream team of Oracle Education Foundation staff, I know you're out here someplace. The 57 Oracle volunteers who have already donated their time and talent and passion for paying it forward to the next generation. They've given 3,300 hours already to coaching Design Tech High School students in Oracle Education Foundation workshops. Yeah. And also those DTech students who signed up for our workshops and been keen to learn from us and with us and to teach us a thing or two. And then Randy Smith and his astonishing real estate and facilities team, our brilliant architects, DES architects and engineers, BKF civil engineers, Nova Partners, Excel Construction, people who are so creative and smart and have been absolutely dauntless in their dedication to this project. And also to our elected officials who've been so supportive and have helped out, especially when times got tough, and they have. But there is no one more responsible for bringing us all here together today for this very, very special thing than Safra Catz.
Thank you, Colleen. Thank you for giving me all the credit. But the truth is that actually the person who is most responsible for this is our chairman and chief technology officer, Larry Ellison, because many of you know, that in fact, one of the very first things he asked me to do over 17 years ago was to build a school on the Oracle campus. And at the time, it seemed impossible. It seemed crazy. We were, we were about pretty big company, but for us, we were less than a quarter of the size that we are now. We were going through our own transformation as a company, and of course we were very focused on business, and I couldn't even imagine that something like this would be possible. But you see, when you have a founder and a chairman like Larry Ellison, and when you are students at a school like D-Tech, you aren't living in your box. You are designing a future where everything is possible. And that's really what this has always been about. Bringing together the power of imagination and capability, and bringing the absolute outskirts of what's possible and extending it beyond. We are the first corporate campus to build a public high school in the entire country. It's truly an amazing thing. And if we could influence first one other company and then another throughout the country and maybe throughout the world to build more exciting educational opportunities where the students are brought forward to solve not only today's problems, but to think about how to avoid tomorrow's problems. Nowhere is this more evidence than in the process we went through to build this school. You will hear from Nick and Whitney, who were part of the process of designing this school, as were many of you out here. And we brought this incredible collaboration with an architecture firm, DES Architects, which actually competed, and the students got to decide what was the best fit for them and design their needs. And then bringing that together with the forward thinking of the Oracle Education Foundation Board, whose members did not live in a little box themselves, and who said, let's make this possible. Let's bring these resources and let's go on this wild adventure. And here we are. You'll meet them, you'll see them as we break ground here. But to build a school that is sustainable, LEED certified, designed for a specific use on a corporate campus at, yes, no cost to the taxpayers. Imagine we make this available to this community, and we give this wonderful opportunity for Oracle employees to mentor and help guide students in learning about design thinking, pushing the envelope in programming, and all of these ideas that, as some of you know, pretty hard for high school students to even grasp and realize that, in fact, things they thought they could never do are not only possible, but easy enough for them to teach others going forward. You're going to meet Whitney right after, where she was in one of the early wearables programs in which Oracle employees were the guides, and now she's an intern for the Oracle Education Foundation. So this is really the first step of making things that seemed, may I say, crazy, not only not impossible, but a reality. And in fact, in what you have to say, even considering all the requirements and where we are located, we're going to have the starting class, the class of 2018, the class that actually helped design the school, are going to be able to actually go here. So this is a truly exciting day. Absolutely magnificent. I want to thank everyone from Colleen Cassity, who runs the foundation, the board, Randy Smith from real estate, who just took this on, and everything that got in our way just didn't have a chance. We've made a dream a reality today, and I want to share with you, our thank you for all of you for your support, everyone here for making Larry's dream a possibility, and one right away. So with that, let me introduce you to Whitney.